Cancerians, this is Mary, you my channel to look at. I've already pulled out 5 cards to see what is the story which wanted to come through for this week. You get a 7 of Cups as your first card, along with the 4 of Wands. Center of the reading is a 9 of Wands in reverse. You get an Emperor energy, and the last card is a 6 of Swords. Behind the deck is a 4 of Pentacles in reverse. When I broke the deck, you get the Ace of Pentacles, which is beautiful. Some of you Cancerians out there might be feeling very optimistic with regards to a situation from the past, which is not working out. But yet, when I spoke about you being very optimistic, you literally have your head up in the clouds. You are hoping or wanting for things to go back to where it was once upon a time. But the probability of this happening is literally negative. Because things have fallen apart to such an extent that it is impossible for things to go back to how it was. But you have this beautiful vision of making it work, of having the stability, of having things working out. It could be a relationship reading. You have parted ways with a person and you still want this person to come back to you. But you parted ways in such, it was very sour. You parted ways in bad terms. But yet, you're still wishing and hoping that they will get back with you again. What are the chances for that to happen? They might not be even on speaking terms with you, but yet you're like, this is going to work out. It doesn't have to be a relationship reading. It could be a job. You might have lost a job and you're still hoping for them to call you back. It might have been like, over a year, and then they're like, they will call me back. I'm going to still wait. When our opportunity comes through, they're going to call me back. That kind of optimism. It's a little far-fetched. It's very dreamy, the way I look at this. You're overconfident. You're very overconfident with this situation. You're still not losing faith. It's very far-fetched. Whatever you're dreaming, it's very far-fetched. I don't want to be negative, but that's how I'm looking at this. And I want to say, you've wasted your time for quite some time. You have been hanging in there for quite some time, wanting to manifest this back into your life. Because in your head, you're very conflicted. What if it works out? What if there is, still a potential for things to go back to where it was? How can I just move on? What if this, this person comes back into my life and then I have already moved on? That kind of conflicting, ideas. What if? But you don't want to accept the fact that, things have fallen apart to such an extent that there is no going back. You have lost them, or you have lost the chance. You need to accept that. You need to let go. Anyways, the good part is, these 2 cards are from the past. With the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, behind the deck, finally you're letting go of something which you were holding on tightly. It was dear to you. Whatever that vision you had of making it work, you were holding on to it for quite some time. But now, finally, you're moving on. You're letting go. Two cards which speaks the same. The last card in your reading is a Six of Swords. You're letting go of the past and you're moving on. Whatever is not working, you're letting go of it and you're moving on. To a better future. You're letting it be. Letting it go. You're not even looking back. Center of the reading is a Nine of Wands. You don't want to look back in there anymore. Because there is some kind of realization which has come through. Okay? Now you're taking charge of your life. With the Emperor up here. You're taking charge. You know exactly what you need to do. You need to move on. Okay. And I also want to say, I might have already said it, you might have wasted your time for quite some time, okay? And while you were at it, you did everything in your power. You manipulated the situation to get the stability, okay? You did everything in your power to make it happen. You tried. Kudos for that. You tried. Some of you might have been dealing with a Gemini person or any air sign person. But there might be a reason for why you're letting go. Okay? Because you might have seen something or realized that the person whom you're dealing with is very immature or very negative. You've seen another aspect of this person. Feel like the person whom you're dealing with might be a player. Okay? Might have been playing you, and when you realize that, you were moving on. A very shrewd energy is coming through. With these two cards, the Magician and the King of Swords in reverse. Very negative energy. Or they have been negative to you. Okay? And they don't have anything much to offer to you. With the Prince of Cups in reverse. Or you are finally realizing this person isn't worth it. Okay? You might have felt betrayed by this person. Now, you're finally over it. Okay? You're deciding to live your life now. Yeah. And you're slowly moving on. Okay? You're still slowly. You decided you're going to back off. Yeah. You're deciding to back off. Somebody is really moving on. Okay. Let's go to the good side of the deck. The reason for why this realization has come through is because of this Ace of Pentacles. Something beautiful is being presented to you. Okay? It could be a person itself, or it could be any kind of opportunity which seems really good, which has the potential. It's just not any pentacle, it's not a page or anything. It's a big one with the Ace of Pentacles. And it feels like it is meant for you. You have been tested with that. Now you're being presented with something good because you're ready. There might be somebody else who's walking into life, or there might be some kind of new opportunity which is coming through. If it hasn't happened yet, wait for it. Okay? Which is going to literally take you out of this, screwed up situation. You feel like you're very lost. Things are not happening for you. But it's going to change. Things are going to change. Okay? You might have been feeling very betrayed, no support, out there in the cold, not knowing what to do. Now it's going to change for the better. Because whatever is being offered, whatever is coming your way, is going to be good. It is going to take you out of that tower situation, which screwed up your life. You were not willing to let go of this situation, of this tower moment in your life. You were still hanging on to this, not knowing what to do. Okay, that is why we've got the 5 Pentacles in reverse. Now you're moving on. You're letting the past in the past. You are accepting what has happened. You're just moving on. Because something is shiny enough. Okay, whatever is coming through is shiny enough for you to be distracted from even being bothered by what has happened. You're going to nurture whatever it is, you're going to nurture it. Okay, I'll just show you the first card. The Ace of Pentacles, the same damn pentacle is up here. She's literally nurturing this coin. Because it's worth it. She's willing to put in the effort because she knows whatever is coming through is worth it. It could be a job. It could be a person. It could be any kind of opportunity which is coming into your life, which is really worth it. And you're going to stand up and fight for this. Even if it means you have to do everything by yourself, you are going to give it a chance. Just like I said, because you can see through it. This definitely deserves a chance. You've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. It's almost like this is it. This is it for some of you. For this to work out, for this to, like I said, the timing is perfect. Okay, this might be divinely guided as well. I don't use such terms, but it seems like the timing is perfect. Because if it was given any earlier, you might have been like, no. You might not even give it the due respect. Because you're still stuck in the past. Now the timing is right, but you know it's not worth it, okay, to live in the past, to hang on to something which is not even worth it. You understand how toxic it is, how toxic the person is. It took you time, and you needed that time to understand the reality. Now you're ready. Okay? Now you're ready to let go of this, whatever it was, the commitment, the other person. Some of you might be dealing with a Gemini, with the Lover's energy and Lover's in reverse and the Hierophant. It could be a broken marriage as well. It could be a broken relationship. It could be a broken, contract. Just like I said earlier with this, whatever it is, you had that commitment before. You had that job, you had that stability before, but not anymore. It has just split apart. Okay? Whatever that foundation was, it's not there anymore. For a very long time, you were very much overwhelmed by how things are. With the King of Cups in reverse. Very overwhelmed. But how could this, fall apart? Right? Just not willing to accept it. That's why you were very conflicted when I spoke about being dreamy, having this far-fetched idea. You just wasn't willing, you know. You were very much sentimentally or emotionally connected to that past situation that it wasn't easy for you to let go. You couldn't think logically. But now, with the Ace of Swords up there, the clarity is coming through. Okay? What is best for you? That kind of clarity is coming through. And you're seeing ahead. What exactly do you want? Okay, you might have waited for things for quite some time. With the Eight of Wands in reverse, you realize how much ever you wait for them to come back. Oh, sorry. Okay, with this Lovers and the Hierophant, for things to go back to where it was. For things to stabilize again. That's not happening how much ever you wait. It's never going to come back. Okay, because Eight of Wands in reverse. It's a full stop. You're letting go. You're not fighting it anymore. Because you understand what's out there for you. How things will be in the future. You're seeing far ahead now. And you're moving on. Okay? You're transitioning. Again, the same energy with the Six of Swords. You're moving on. You're letting, the past behind. Whatever is dead, you're just letting go of it. Letting go of it. Okay? You're not crying over spilt milk anymore. I'm going to stop here because it's the same. I've already spoken about it in the 5 cards. I'm just looking if there is anything else. 5 cups in reverse. You don't want to look at this, waste your life crying over spilt milk. Crying over, things not working out. You're over it. You're looking past it. You're looking at things, into your future. What can be done? What can be achieved? You're looking way past from here. You're moving on. Oh. There is something you realize as well. I was about to stop it, but this caught my eye. With the 7 of Swords, there is something which actually caught your eye as well. Which made you realize that, it's time to move on. It isn't worth it. Because again, with the player energy up here and the 7 of Swords, you might have seen something or heard something, which you weren't aware of in the past. This is a sneaky energy. Things done in the back, in the dark. Behind somebody's back. And you didn't know. But this, you are being aware of it now. Okay? You're being intuitively guided to be aware of this. Okay? It hurts to realize this was what was happening behind your back. But then, it's a good thing. It's better to know the crap as soon as you can rather than, wasting a lifetime over not knowing. How much ever it's going to hurt, it's fine. At least you know. You realize what you thought about this person or what you thought about this situation is not how it seemed to be. This is not exact. For a very long time, it was your dream. Okay, it was your wish to make it work. But then, once this came through, whatever the sneakiness was, could be some kind of a betrayal as well. You realize this is not what I want. Or why am I wasting my life on this person? Why am I wasting my life waiting on this situation to manifest? This is not what I want. This is not what I thought it, should have been. I don't want any of it anymore. Princess of Pentacles, you're not going to make it work anymore. You're not going to put in the effort anymore. You're done. You're completely done. You lost faith over the situation completely once you realized what was going on. The awareness is a reason why you're finally willing to let go. And as I said earlier, you're willing to jump the fence towards, greener pastures. Now you realize what you want in life, and something beautiful is coming through. You would rather try to manifest something beautiful with what is coming through, not which has decayed or decomposed. I think I'll stop here. This is Marishi on my channel, Triloka. Until next week. Bye.